Hello, I am Harsh Sanjay Chowgle from Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology, Rajaram Nagar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. So, I am participating in Altair Mesh Mystery Contest. For this, we are going to see the HyperMesh software, its features. Also, we are going to perform the 2D mesh cell and tetra meshing and 3D hex mesh for this component. So first we will see what is the 2D mesh or 2D shell mesh. So a surface or a shell mesh represent the model part that are relatively two-dimensional, such as sheet metal or a hollow plastic coil or a case. So geometric structure used in computer graphics for modeling shapes, such as in motion in 2D space, such as an imaging plane. So we will start with now the 2D shell meshing. So first we will go to the 2D, next is auto mesh. Then we have to select the surface. Okay, so we will first of all do the 2D meshing on this surface. Select this surface, make the component size or element size as 7 and mesh. So it looks as a proper meshing, so we will increase the nodes to be a proper mesh. Okay, so these mesh is done as proper mesh. Now next part is to check the entity. So following entities like warpage error should be 0, aspect ratio should be less than 5, screw that is 13.38 should be less than 60, then Jacobian should be 0.7 or more than 0.7. Now we will take another surface for the 2D meshing, that will be this backside. Select the surface, mesh. So here we can see, we can find the errors in this part, so we will increase a proper node by 14. So this will be the proper mesh node, or fine meshing would be observed here. Let's check aspects, warpage and Jacobian. Okay, after all the meshing, the 2D shell is created. As we have observed the 2D shell meshing of this part and this part, so the proper 2D shell will be done like this. So next part will be the tetra mesh or tetradial mesh. So we will see what is a tetradial mesh or tetra mesh for this component. Now, HyperMesh provides two methods of generating a tetradial element mesh. The volume tetramesher works directly with the surfaces or solid geometry to automatically generate a tetradial mesh, so without further interaction from the user. So for doing the tetra mesh, we will go to the 3D in that option, that is tetra mesh, volume tetra, surfaces and element size should be adjusted. Now we have to select the element mesh. So the tetra mesh is done. So now we will perform the next is, that is the 3D hex mesh. So we will see what is a 3D hex mesh on this surface. So 3D hex mesh or hex meshing is uses the tool to create a mesh of solid elements. The tool name is also a hex tool. So firstly the 2D meshing is done on the surface, and we have to offset downside or offset to that element where the 3D hex mesh should be done. So for this we have to go to the 2D auto mesh, select the surface, mesh. Next, so the surface and the nodes we have to mesh. So here we will make 3 3 mesh. Okay, so proper nodes should be matched. Return. So we will go to the 3D solid map. In this we have to select element, we have to select one element. Then by geometry we have to select the surface. So next is surface, we have to select by which the meshing should be done. Select the surface and the line mesh. So this proper meshing is done. So this is called as a. So we have completed the three part of this contest, that is 2D mesh, then tet mesh, and lastly that is 3D hex mesh. So thank you.